Okay, so let's look at some conversion problems. And I said that there are different unit systems, and one of them is SI unit system. In SI unit system, we measure lengths in meters, and time in seconds, and masses in kilograms. This is SI, but there is also this US customary unit system. Lengths are in foot, and time in seconds, and masses are in slugs. So in this over here, what you see, the foot you see is equivalent to 0.348 meters. It's a conversion factor, or in terms of centimeters in the SI unit system, it is 30.48 centimeters. And 1 mile corresponds to 1,609 meters, or approximately 1.6 kilometers. It's also in the customer unit system. So these are length conversions between the SI unit system and the US customary unit system. Okay. So there is this thing of conversion factor. What is conversion factor? Conversion factor. Okay. What the conversion factor is, in fact, is let's take some of these equalities. For example, if you want to convert some miles into kilometers, okay, your conversion factor is going to be 1.609 kilometers divided by 1 mile. Okay. Well, in fact, this ratio is nothing but it's equivalent to 1. All conversion factors are equivalent to 1. All conversion factors are equal to 1. But in writing 1, we just don't put the 1 as it is, but we put it as a ratio, right? If you want to convert, let's say, from mile to kilometers, this is your conversion factor. If you want to convert from kilometers to miles, inverse of this is going to be your conversion factor. Okay. Let me tell explicitly what I mean by this conversion factors. For example, this is from mile to kilometer, and this is from kilometer to mile. Okay. So suppose you want to convert a length of let's say 10 miles into kilometers, right? So what you do is just you write down 10 mile and multiply this by this conversion factor. The conversion factor is from mile to kilometer, so it is 1.609 kilometer divided by 1 mile. Okay, and do this algebra. Okay, just plug and check into your calculator, and this is very easy. I just select a very easy conversion of 10 miles. So it's going to be, what the thing is over here is the of the conversion factor. If you multiply mile with a conversion factor from mile to kilometers, what you see is, in fact, these miles will just cancel out. So you are left with 10 multiplied by this 1.609 kilometers, right? So it is 16.09 kilometers. These miles just cancel out in the mile to kilometer conversion factor. Similarly, if you have, let's say, 100 kilometers to convert it to mile, you just write 100 kilometers and multiply this by this conversion factor. But I said this and this are in fact algebraically the same, but there's a difference because this is used to convert from kilometers to mile. So if you use this one, 1 mile divided by 1.609 kilometers, what you get is, this time these kilometers will cancel out, and you have just the 100 divided by 1.602 miles. Okay, so do this division in your calculator, you find it. So this is all about conversion factors. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Okay, one example from the end of chapter problems. The chapter 1, the problem number 15. A solid piece of lead has a mass of 23.94 grams and a volume of 2.10 centimeter cube. So from this, calculate the density of lead in SI units. Okay, so it's a simple density formula. You know this from high school. Density is just, since mass density, okay, the mass divided by volume. Okay, mass divided by volume. We can easily calculate this with the given in the problem. It is just 20.94 gram divided by 2.10 centimeter cube. Okay, but the thing is, the problem asks you that it wants this density in not the units of gram per centimeter cube, but in terms of kilograms per cubic meter. So what you are going to do is you are going to convert this into, you are going to convert gram per centimeter cube into kilogram per meter cube. Okay, so as I explained in the previous slide, is that you are going to use conversion factors. Well, since there is two units over here, one is gram and the other is centimeter cube. First, if you want to convert gram to kilograms, you want to use gram to kilogram conversion factor for this one, and for this one you want to use centimeter cube to meter cube conversion factor. Okay, all right, so let's do this. Let me fix my slide. All right, so how do you use the conversion factor to convert the mass from gram to kilograms? Okay, you multiply this by the conversion factor 23.94 gram, and since the conversion factor you want to get rid of grams, you put 1 gram over here, right, and you put the kilograms over here, but you put 10,000 grams, and over here you put 1 kilogram. Well, right, instead of 1 gram to 0.001 kilograms, I just put this one because it's easier to write. So this is the first conversion factor for the mass, and for the volume, we have volume 1 divided by 2.10 centimeter cube. Since you want to get rid of centimeter cube, right, how which conversion factor are you going to use? Well, you put meter cube over here, 1 meter cube, right, because meter cube is going to be in the denominator, and how many centimeter cubes are in 1 meter cube? All right, it is 1 million, right? It is 1,000 and 000 centimeter cubes, or simply you can just write for short, you can use scientific notation 10 to 6 centimeter cube. That's it. This is your in that case you use only two conversion factors. Okay, one is this one, and the other one is this one. This is the conversion from gram to kilogram. This is the conversion from centimeter cube to meter cube. Okay, if you all do this, okay, let's first cancel this centimeters cubes. So you are left with kilogram per meter cube, right? Once you plug and check all these numbers into your calculator, you will find the end result to be 1.14 times 10 to 4 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, so this is how we convert from gram per centimeter cube to kilogram per meter cube. Okay, so what about the next question? Next question is, let me also turn the page. A rectangular building lot has the width of 75 feet to a length of 120 feet, 125 feet, 125 feet. Determine the area of this lot in square meters. Okay, so obviously there is a conversion from feet to meters, right? Because feet is in US customary limit units, and meters in SI. So you have to know the conversion from feet to meter, right? The conversion from feet to meter is, let me write it over here. We know that 1 meter is just equal to 3.281 feet. Okay, and the area is just length multiplied by the width. So the length is given by 75 feet, right? So let's first convert the length to meter. So what conversion factor are you going to use? Obviously you have to get rid of feet, so you put 3.281 in the denominator because you want to cancel feet, and 1 meter on top. Alright, and multiplied by, let's convert now width of 125 foot to, again, meter. It gives you the same conversion factor. Okay, so these feet will cancel out, these feet will cancel out, and you're left with meter over here, it's going to be meter square. And just calculate this 75 multiplied by 125 divided by square of 3.281. So the result is going to be approximately 871 meter square. Okay. Alright, so that's it.